Hey guys, welcome. My name's Hynesy. Thank you so much for joining us. If you are brand new guys, smash that red button. Super important to help us grow this amazing channel. Now guys, we know the last few days has been a lot of chat. It's been a bit crazy. It's been epic actually. A lot of the big names have come out. Obviously, we know why. We know what's going on there. It's been a bit crazy. Obviously, we've had our boy Cubs come out and say a few things, championing a cause, as we know. We've had Arnold, obviously, with what happened. We've also had accusations of something that really is probably the biggest concern in my mind. And having a chat to some of our friends, they had some concerns as well, and they wanted to voice their concerns, which obviously is a great idea. This channel, I believe, is a voice of the people, and bringing the people on to get their opinions, I think, is paramount. We've heard from all the creators. I think it's really important to hear from those who probably don't get a direct voice as much as they probably should. So I thought we'd take this opportunity to be able to do that. So we're going to go through it, guys, and we're going to talk about a few things, but I'm going to introduce one by one the guys that are joining us today. We've got my boy Seth, a guild leader at the moment for the Fallen Guild. Seth, are you there, brother? Welcome, man, if you can hear me.
Yeah, mate, I'm here. How you doing today, mate?
Absolutely wonderful, buddy. Thank you so much for taking the time and joining us, man. It is great to have you here. Dude, a little quick summary. Your thoughts, especially around the cheating side of things, man. Have you got anything that you want to say just quickly, and we'll come back to you after that?
Yeah. Oh, look, just before I get into any of that, I just want to say good day to Nev, and hope you recover soon, mate. It's good to have you here. And I'm like really want you to get well again.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
But with regards to the cheating side, look, no matter what gaming platform you're on, people are going to try and find a way to do things differently that are outside the normal rules.
Absolutely.
It's their choice, but if they get caught or if they get picked up on it, then they've got to be prepared to pay the consequences which are laid out within the EULA,
yep.
The end user agreement thing.
Yep, or, TOS, terms of service, whatever you want to call it, the legal side of things, absolutely.
The legal side of things.
Absolutely.
But then, I work in an industry where, we have some very, very strict rules that we have to follow, both as the staff and the people we look after. I'm in the education industry. But there's always extenuating circumstances, and that's where I think the negotiation part has come into it, but it has to be applied consistently. If it's not applied consistently, then it's unfair to everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's basically my view on it.
Cool.
It's like people are going to cheat, people are going to find ways around things. If they get caught, be prepared to face the consequences.
Fair enough. Absolutely.
But the people implying of putting the penalties in place, if they're giving some people a break, they've got to give everyone a break.
Yeah, absolutely. Spot on, man. We'll come back. We'll keep talking, though. We're not done yet. We just want to get a hello to everyone first. We've got, of course, my boy, Lego Calrissian. Lego, welcome, brother. Good to have you here, man. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, good to be here, mate. It could be a better topic, but... it's just something we're having to deal with. So may as well do a quick video, and we can move on and get back to this great game of ours.
Sounds like a damn fun idea to me, of course. We've got my boy Wardy here as well, Wardy, who has a crazy name that he's messing with me at the moment. I can't even work out what it says. But welcome, Wardy. Great to have you here, brother.
It's always good to be here, mate. It's always good to be here.
Thanks for joining us, man. Anything quickly you want to add before we start and go hard at this?
No, that's okay. I'm quite happy to have a listen first. I'm
cool.
Not aware of all the facts, so yeah.
No problem. That's fine. No worries, man. No, come back and jump in. We'll have an open thing in a little while. We're just going to get through and say hello to everyone first. Got my boy Rico here as well. Rico from the Netherlands. Welcome, brother.
Hello, Hynesy. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely awesome to have you here, brother. Anything you quickly want to add, man? Just as a bit of a quick summary before we get a bit deeper into things.
Yeah, a quick summary would be that they are doing what we expect from them. They are measuring with things on 2 occasions and punish in 2 different ways.
Fair enough. We got my boy Rookie here as well. Rookie boy. Welcome, Rookie. How are you, man? If you're there, if you can hear me.
Yeah, not too bad, man. How are you?
Absolutely amazing, mate. Now, let's be clear, people. No F-bombs or any other words like that, please. We got to keep this clean. It's YouTube. This is going on. Just want to be clear first. I know we're recording this on Twitch. We get away with a bit more there, but let's keep it clean, boys. Rookie boy, your quick thoughts, man. Anything you want to add before we get deeper into it?
Well, first, I don't think we know the entire story, but at the same time, people that get caught cheating should be kicked.
Yep.
Like, this just opens up the door for everyone who gets caught to demand to make negotiations and be back in the game a week later now.
Yep. No, absolutely, man. We'll come back and we'll keep going. We'll work through it. We've got my boy Aramal here as well. Aramal, welcome, man. Good to have you here, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're more than welcome, mate. A lot more than Scotty. We'll get to him later on. I'm joking, man. I'm joking. Dude, your quick thoughts, man. Anything you want to add before we get deeper into it too?
Well, the only thing I'd really put in is that the thing that really frustrates me is the fact that they were able to negotiate and got such a light sentence and were able to choose when that sentence got implemented for cheating. That's what really pees me off.
Fair enough, man. We'll get into that a bit more because it's certainly a topic I want to cover, no doubt. We have our man Nevrock here, guys. Now, for those that don't know Nevrock, he pops in. He's an absolute superstar. But Nevrock, 4 days ago, suffered a heart attack. He's recovering from a mild heart attack right now. It is something that's pretty serious. He is recovering at the moment, but he wanted to have his say. So at the end of the day, Nev, if you're there, man, it is an absolute, it's an honour to have you here, bro. I hope you're well. And man, it's great to have you.
Thanks, buddy. We smashed TW.
Yeah, man, it was a good day at the office for us for sure, which was great. But man, it's anything you want to add just quickly, man? Again, no F-bombs, please. But anything you want to add, brother?
It's just a lot of the stuff has already been covered, and what I have to say is probably a little bit more lengthy. So it's a bad situation we're all in right now, and yeah, there should really be a zero tolerance policy around it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the flexibility on the negotiations is a bit that's getting a lot of people. We're going to move just
regardless of the person and how much they spend. It's a zero tolerance. If they got that much money, they could start a new account.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it goes without saying. We'll come back to that for sure. We'll get a bit deeper into that one. We're going to get to our boy Efrat as well, guys. He's from Qatar. Efrat, welcome, brother. Good to have you here, man.
Yeah, good to be here, Hynesy.
It is great to have you, man. Anything that you want to add quickly, brother?
Not much. Again, it's going to be more lengthy or slightly more lengthy than usual.
Yep, no, fair enough, man. All right, we'll come back to you then. Hold fire. Plenty of time for everyone. We're not going anywhere quickly. So I've left... I'm not going to say I left the best to last because of who it is, dude. I'm kidding, you know that. Scotty McLaren, guys, is here as well. Welcome, Scotty. Dude, always an absolute pleasure to have you on, brother. You know that. I don't even need to tell you that. It's a done deal. Dude, quick summary and then we'll get a bit deeper into it.
Mate, well, first things first, man, I just want to say how great it is to see Nevrock back in here, man. I mean this 150%, brother. I hope you get well very soon, man. We need you up in Tamworth, bro. You need to look after people up here, man. We need you. Look, moving on. There is something I do want to say, but again, I'm more lengthy. CG says that they have a zero see the cheating. Do they? Tonight I'll be sponsored by Sax's Salt, mate. There's going to be more salt than crate. Get ready to fire up, everyone, because I am so freaking angry right now.
I love it. We'll get into it. Let's get serious. All right, let's get into it. We'll let Scotty have his little salt run up in a little while because I know that he wants to crank into that hard. I'm fully aware of that. Not the reason for this video, mind you, but this is the people. This is the point. There are people out there that are really frustrated and quite angry about the situation. Not so much with all the other stuff going on because that's been covered a lot. But I'm not happy, Jan, about this whole cheating thing and the negotiation more than anything else. Now, who wants to start this off? Because I tell you what, I'm certainly not impressed about it. I know that there are people that have been caught cheating that certainly haven't had any sort of flexibility in regard to negotiation. The pick and choose thing is a bit crazy. But who wants to hit it off and let us know their thoughts on that side of things? Thought so.
No, look, I'm happy to go. I'm happy to go first, man. I really am.
All right, go,
you
Scotty.
know.
Go, Scotty, and then everyone else can bounce off it. Let's go.
Look, I am dead set sick of this double standards that Capital Games have got.
Mhm.
You know, let's be honest here. I mean, this is a game that is 150% just doing everything that they can to get the whales right now. You know, it really has got me at the moment. Now, you know, allowing the cheaters to stay in the game, saying, you can choose a date for your suspension. Did they give McMole a date for his suspension when he actually just showed Bulldog's video in the background as to what this modding video was all about, this modding bot that you could use, that you could actually, you know, use to go and hack the game? Now, Bulldog didn't show you how to use it. He showed you this thing. He sent it to CG 2 weeks earlier, and there was radio silence on that. So what did Bulldog do? He did a video. He got permabanned. Fair enough. We all understand that. He never actually used it to cheat, mind you. Let's just get that out of the way. McMole then has the video on in the background, and he gets suspended for 4 weeks. Did he get told that he could choose when he wants to come back to the game? No. He actually missed out on the clones, which is what he's been advocating for quite some time. Double standards from CG, you know. They're allowing the cheaters, who are also known to cheat, to continue hacking the game and winning. And, you know, if a player leaves the game because of how they're treated in this community with lies, for example, let's go back to the Q&A. Is there a problem with your code? No, there is no problem with the code. And now we get the road ahead is delayed because there's a problem with our code. There's deceit, only positive questions in the Q&A. Or we're going to minimize the gear crunch. Yet 12 months later, stun guns, stun cuffs, and carbantes are still the biggest gear crunch since launch. The scams, insert never before seen mods pack here, relics, Kyrotex, etc. Now, since what they did to Carry, there has been nothing but problems with this game, I've got to tell you. There's been paywall, no communication. The only communication they seem to have is with cheaters, where they say, oh, you can actually come back in a week. They won't return emails. And, you know, I'll tell you what, their client service, because let's face it, we're all clients because we get a client update. It's dreadful. If these guys were clients, if I was a client of theirs in the sales world, I would have left them and gone to the competition. In marketing or sales, they shouldn't be as profitable as what they are. They're only successful because they've got the Star Wars IP in this community, and yet they continue to betray, they continue to lie, they continue to deceive, and yet they continue to just scam this community. I'm telling you, they're destroying everything that has been built. Absolute shame. If you want my opinion, Lucifer's daddy, Top Hat, and Eric need to be dismissed immediately. Sacked. Gone.
Bang. There we go. All right, who's going next? Okay, let me rip through. Efrit. Dude, do you want to add something quickly to this?
Hold on, let me just make sure my mic doesn't cut out real quick.
Yeah.
It does say in their terms of service, and me, Ram, and a few others having a look over it, it says, and let me make sure this is right, they may or may not get a ban or suspension. So it is in CG's right to either suspend or do a ban. Do I agree with it? I mean, business-wise, sure, they're in the right, but ethically, no. But they did have the right to just suspend that account for 1 week and go, okay, that's it, you've got your punishment, you're done.
They got the right to, but again, in a game that they're trying to preach purity and zero tolerance, it smacks in the face of that.
Yeah, basically they're just letting the whales go and whale on this game and continue to cheat so that you can't even compete with them in the meta. And so therefore they want you to spend more money. Another scam.
Yeah.
And just to reiterate, thank you for whoever, I think Foreign on Switch and Ram. It was EA that that did the.
Yeah. I'm not saying it was CG. I know that it was EA that banned.
We're not just clarifying.
We're not even talking about that. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about the cheating negotiation. We're focusing on that. That's in my mind a bigger issue because
we're focusing on the message from Lucifer's daddy to that player.
Yeah.
That actually gave him the 1 week suspension and said, you can choose whenever you want to come and get your suspension going.
Yeah.
I mean, double standards, EG. I mean, like, you know, Hynesy, we've been in the ANZ GC, man, for quite some time, right?
Yeah.
I've seen I've seen allegations of cheating going on in within the ANZGC.
Correct.
Of which, to this point in time, I might point out, I still don't know either way if the person that was accused of cheating actually did.
Yeah. Anyone's been around this channel long enough will know exactly what he's talking about. There was an issue, something that popped up that was an account that was banned. Unfortunately, obviously, it was permabanned, and that person has left the game due to it. We knew him very well; we were quite close to him, but that immediately, obviously, there was nothing we could do, and it had to be. We had to obviously remove him. Simple as that.
And again,
and it was
there's been no communication from CG on their part.
After repeated requests to clarify an answer either way, when we asked for a review, nothing was given.
That's right, exactly. Nothing was given, again, on that account. So if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. As far as I'm concerned, that person should get their account back. Everybody that's had their accounts banned because of silly things like, battle reports or whatever it is, give them their account back. Or how about this? We just permaban everybody from the game and shut it down.
Well, big call, but this is the thing. Let's quickly move on as far as the negotiation thing. Let's still keep talking about that. Sorry. To me, again, that's something I want to focus on. I want everyone's view on that. So, look, we'll go back through the list again. Seth, the negotiation side of things, man. What's your feeling about that side of things? That doesn't sit well with me. Yeah, thought so. All right, let's move to Lego. Seth will be there. No, Seth's there.
Sorry. No, I'm here. Sorry, mate. I was windowed out. I had to come back and unmute my mic.
It's all good.
Look, the negotiation thing, like as Effort was just saying, it's in their terms of service that they may or may not ban and all of that. But like I said in the intro, it's all about consistency.
Yeah.
Right, if they're going to negotiate with one person, then they have to negotiate with another person.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, where does it end? You either negotiate with everyone or you don't. I don't think you can pick and choose. I think that you've got to set, especially when they're preaching zero policy. I don't think they give themselves the chance to be able to do that.
Sorry, I accidentally dropped out.
No.
As I was saying, if they're negotiating with one party or one person, they've got to negotiate with the other. It can't be they pick and choose which ones they're going to negotiate with. So to me, it's not about whether they've negotiated or not. It's whether they negotiate with everyone or they negotiate with no one.
Yeah, absolutely. Lego, your thoughts with the negotiation side of things, man?
Yeah, it's not ideal, but yeah, as I say, if you're gonna negotiate with one person, regardless of what their standing is in the game, whether they've spent money, whether they've been a free-to-play player since day one, you've got to do it with everyone that comes up, and we all know they don't have the resources to do that. Like, they barely have enough resources to fix the game as it is now. How are they going to... they're going to have to employ 4, 5, 6, dozen people to sift through all of them just to then go through all the different accusations of cheating, and it's gotten to a point now where it's just easier to go, we found something, let's just ban it.
Yep.
I'll do a quick scan of the account. Yeah, that's irregular. See you later.
Yep. Absolutely.
Like, there's no, how do you explain this? Like, they're not going to come back to you and go, how do you explain why this is like this? Because they're just not going to do that.
No, it's crazy.
Well, the thing that really frustrates me the most, though, is the bit that Lucifer's daddy, and this is an instant missile as far as I'm concerned, everywhere out there. He says, now this is said, I ran your case by our executive producer, Top Hat, right? And they proposed that we look for an alternative to a permaban. This was mainly due to your general good standing and participation in beta. This is a game tester. This is someone that knows that you shouldn't be doing it and should know the terms of service. And they're going out there and negotiating with someone who's a beta tester who would have signed a contract, an NDA, and people that are out there that are actually, trying to test this game, and this person's hacking it. And they're giving him a chance.
Any other company would have taken legal action.
Exactly.
Fair point.
Come on.
Fair point. No, I agree completely. Absolutely. I mean, it's just it baffles me. It baffles me. It really does. I don't. It's just crazy. It really is. Rook, your thoughts, man, as far as the negotiating. I want to hear from you, bud.
Oh, mate, I'll be right back. I'm just, going to go hack the game, and when I get caught, I'll negotiate to start my ban in a few years' time. Or, just be banned between next territory war and territory battle.
Take a week off. Go on holiday.
Yeah, have a little bit of a break from the game there.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Good point, man. Good point. Let's move down to Aramal. Aramal, brother. Your thoughts with the negotiation side of things?
I just think that it's absolutely disgusting that people who can cheat in the game get shown that, oh yeah, they're cheating, and just, oh, you choose when your punishment occurs. I think that it's a small punishment for it as well, and that they get to choose when the punishment applies is just disgusting.
Yeah, absolutely. We're also joined now by again, the Macho Man from Shadowlands, actually, E-Grace Gamer. Dude, if you're available, man, we'd love for you to have a quick chat if you want to unmute and say hello. Sure. Welcome, brother. Good to have you here, man. As always, absolute superstar. Thanks for joining us. I want to get your opinion as well, man, on the negotiation, the ban negotiation. That's what we're focusing on here right now. I want to get your take on what your thoughts are with that, man. There's certainly a lot of people in here at the moment in chat that, I mean, they're pretty annoyed and frustrated that someone can basically pick their own sentence.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane that exists at all. I'm not sure how rampant it is, but it doesn't matter. The fact that it exists is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more.
Look, I want to get the consensus on everyone that's in the chat here, Hynesy, if you wouldn't mind.
Go for it.
I mean, look, we've seen a number of videos that have been out there from people outside of this community that are pretty big Swgoh, pretty big Star Wars YouTubers, right?
Yeah.
That are out there, and they're going off about this whole scenario of what's going on. Now, EA has to step in at some point, and as far as I'm concerned, the big three need to be cleaned from the house. And that's Top Hat, that is Eric, and that is Lucifer's daddy. Lucifer's daddy should be gone yesterday. Their silence is deafening. They haven't given us anything about this since this was released. And yet they say that, cheating is not tolerated and all the rest of it. Well, clearly it is. And these three need to go. I'm sorry, you stab Carrie in the back and you're gone from me.
Well, there you go. Anyone else want to add anything else to that? To Scotty?
Yeah, I will.
Go, Nev.
There's obviously with the amount of people that's putting all these requests through for them to do all the data, well, there should be a zero, policy around this whole side of it because they just don't have the manpower for it, as it's already been said. So, they shouldn't have those open communications as they have, and most whales do have, direct contact with them, phone numbers, even that, those chats directly open with them. That's just not right. And, all of us, should be in the same boat, not whenever they choose to feel, to have that ban, if they want to go out for a holiday or something, just start it then. It should just be, immediate and, no, just no recourse otherwise. So it's just, just shouldn't be happening.
But should EA, Nev, step in now and sack the big three?
Well, look what happened last time. Something big happened with the Star Wars franchise. That was with Battlefront 2 and what happened there.
This is bigger than the loot boxes to me. It's certainly
it's public image now, and it's already been defaced before. And last time something big like this happened, Disney stepped in and said, we're going to pull your IP. So there should be these type of consequences involved. And yes, I agree with Scotty around this. That repercussions should be happening.
Fair enough. Absolutely. We've got our boy Rambam out there, actually. Rambam, if you want to jump in and join us, dude, I'd love to have you on, of course. Your call. No F-bombs, though, all right? You've been warned, brother. Okay, so at the end of the day, what I'm impressed about is the traction that all of this is getting. This is This is the first time that I've seen the community as united and engaged together in something that's just it's just, you know, the last straw. It really is. We put up with a lot of crap with this game. We all know that. We put up with, as Scotty mentioned, you know, you heard his little chat a minute ago. What I am impressed is the traction that we're getting, not just within the community and everyone in it, but obviously there's, you know, guys like, you know, as we said, Cubs and obviously those that have obviously, you know, spreading the word, so to speak, to those that don't even play this game, that love Star Wars and they love it, no, not love, but they, you know, they play other EA games, Battlefront 2, you know that, they're big names. You know, Eckhart, for instance, that was a great little chat today. I listened to that, it was magnificent. Lots of respect for both of you guys, you know that. But I was really impressed with the traction that it's getting externally, guys, and I think that's probably going to help us resolve a little bit of this at least. I don't know what you guys think about that. I want to know what you think about the traction that's getting. Anyone want to say something about that?
Look, I think it's absolutely fantastic. Eckhart's ladder absolutely annihilated it earlier today. He's done 2 videos on this. And, you know, saying the community is rebelling against the crap, which is absolutely fantastic. It's good to see that he's been involved in this. There's been also, you know, a number of other videos as well, which have been released too, from others within the Battlefront 2 community who are standing with our Swgoh content creators, and rightly so. The Star Wars guy as well, he's also been involved in this today too. Battlefront Night, he's involved. He's just dropped a video as well, which is fantastic. So many guys are out there that are doing this. And, you know, to be honest with you, you know, if the Battlefront guys are watching this, and they would be watching those YouTubers, then EA are going to have to step in. And I'm afraid that these malpractices that Capital Games have been getting away with for quite some time, they're going to have to stop, and 3 people will be pushed out the door. Maybe that's why we haven't actually heard from Capital Games today, Hynesy, because there's a reshuffle going on.
Well, that was my next question, gentlemen. Who wants to talk about this one? Gentlemen, we have the sounds
Well, I've got a question.
Yeah, go, man.
If this is hidden EA, I'm pretty sure you get caught cheating in, like, the massive EA games, you're out the door. Like, you don't get to negotiate. Like, your account gets caught cheating or hacking the game, you're booted. But I might be wrong, but as far as I'm aware, they're very strict on it themselves. So I don't see them taking lightly to this.
Well,
Not with the community this angry and this much of an uproar about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, most people, especially with EA having the Origin accounts and everything, if one person cheats, they get rid of their Origin account, and there's basically all the games and everything they paid for is basically wiped. So, you know, there really needs to be these type of precautions put in place.
Yeah, touch one game, touch all. Absolutely.
I guess you could say in those cases, the negotiations are short.
Oh, I was waiting for it.
There's no negotiations with that. It's just basically done.
Well, you know, I mean, the thing is, man, is that Andrew Wilson, the CEO of EA, needs to get involved in this right now. And, you know, I mean, like when Battlefront 2 got done with the loot boxes, he said, look, you know, it's all about for the players. You know, we're changing it. It's for the players. We're making our games now for the players. And they did. They stuck to their guns and they made it for the players. Battlefront 2 became a successful and a very, very good game. We saw Jedi Fallen Order come out. That was a successful and a very, very good game.
Magnificent.
They wanted to release a brand new Star Wars game. They were going to launch it last night, but now they have to wait until EA Play because of the crap that's going on at Capital Games. The Star Wars community is up in arms about this, and people, you know, I've got to tell you, man, that, you know, this is about to explode even bigger than what Capital Games want it to. Because, you know, I'll tell you this, man, when Jeremy and the team from Geeks and Gamers get their hands on this, that's the end for EA. Trust me, and Capital Games.
Well, spread the word, guys. Get in there. Let them know. Because we're at the point now that we've been playing this game for 5 years, and we're sick and tired of all the BS. We really are. There is some. I've got a guild member in my game who spends $100K, you know, in total in his account, and he's not going to spend another dime again. because he's over it. He's had enough of it. It's just it's just too much. I don't know what else we've got to do here, but the silence is deafening. It's been probably close to 48 hours now, guys, since this all came to light.
Missy Higgins wrote a song about these guys. It's been 10 days since we heard from CG.
Yeah, but we're in Australia, man. A lot of those other people have no idea what that song is. No offense to Missy, she's great. Okay, the silence. Who? Let me see here. Who wants to have a chat about that? Efrit, I want to hear about you about the silence, man. It's deafening.
Look, it's not great for their PR marketing and stuff. And do I expect to hear anything from them? Yes or no? That's completely up to EA and CG. But again, I want to reiterate the point that it is in the terms of service. It is loosely that says may or may not ban or suspend. Do we agree? I personally do. I agree with it. No, but I mean, there's a lot of other teams like esports teams, sports teams that hey, you've injected steroids, but we'll keep it on the down low. You just bugger off for a few months and then you come back. So it's not the first time someone's done anything. It happens. I'm sorry, it's the way the world works. Do I agree with it? No.
You'll never finish cheaters. Absolutely. Unfortunately, we'll never eradicate cheating from this game. But you can deal with it when you're aware of it in a much better way.
And again, that's only from one portion of the information. We need to figure out the whole scenario. And until we get the full word and official word from EA or CG, wherever it may be, then we'll get the full scope. But the silence is the part which is not great for the PR and marketing right now. It's not. It's doing a terrible job.
Yeah, no, couldn't agree.
I mean, what more do we need to see? I mean, this guy was a clear cheater. It was written there in black and white from Lucifer's daddy. What more of a full story do we need to know? That's it. It's there. It's plain as day. They let a cheater go.
Yep, they did. And at the same time, having a zero tolerance policy to other people that have also supposedly cheated with no follow-up or no communication. Just that's it. Very much like, what happened to Arnold. I'm not even going to talk about that situation. That's been talked about enough. But he's still had no communication. He's a game changer. It's not like they don't know, they can't contact him. I'm sure they know his number. Wouldn't be hard to find, I reckon. But that's certainly a bit disappointing. But look, we're gonna.
They do know his number. They ignored his calls.
Maybe they did. But at the end of the day, it's certainly one of those very baffling situations, and we deserve better. It's as simple as that. As a community of gamers that love Star Wars, that love this game, and I mean, I'm not talking love. We adore this game. We go above and beyond to help each other in this game. There are people out there that spend countless hours of their time when they really don't need to help other people to improve in this game. And with that being said, I don't know, what we should do or what can be done, but we've had enough. We've had a gutful. We deserve better. Anyway,
I think the saddest part for me is that they're going to drive this game that we love so much into the dirt, and all the time and energy that we've spent into this game, other than the relationships that we've made, obviously, will amount to nothing. They're going to drive it in the dirt so bad that a new game comes out. Hopefully a new game comes out that we can all move over to.
Yep. Yeah, that's the trick. Okay, let's quickly finish up on that, guys. I've got one last question for everyone before we wind this up. I want to start with my man again from the top, Seth. I want to ask you one simple question, every one of you guys. What with regard to playing this game, if it was not for the communities that you're involved in socially within the game around Discord, and obviously the social communities within your guild itself, would you still be playing this game, yes or no?
No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Cool. Lego, same question. Would you be playing this game if it wasn't for the community?
No.
Cool.
You've only got to look at this chat. How many people are in this chat, and this is the only reason why I'm playing this game.
Well, there you go.
And just on top of that, Lego, look how many people in this chat are from Fallen.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot are actually.
Yeah, it's
from our guild.
It's a shame that It's
And how many are not from Mandos?
it's a shame that unfortunately, we brought the B team on. The A team was busy kicking butt in territory war. My one's Mandos. They're busy still. It's crazy.
Fuller finished like 10 hours ago.
Jeez, I tell you what.
We were finished before lunch.
Hynesy, guys, if I could just jump in for 1 second. Fulbright's just joined us from Shadowlands, and Fulbright, great job, man, with Cubs fan Hans video the other day. Mate, I've got to throw this out there, man, and I know that you've been all over this for quite some time. Your community has been over in Shadowlands as well. For me, look, I saw this today on Bulldog's video from a fortnight ago. This was the screenshot. This is where it's come from. So big shout out to Bulldog for exposing this in the community in the first place. But Fulbright, man, if you're there, I'd love to hear your thoughts, man. Would you back a instant dismissal for CG Top Hat, Eric, and Lucifer's daddy over the cheating? Fulbright, over to you.
Oh man, I think what makes people want to stay in the game is consistency from the developers and how they handle issues like cheating. And when there is no consistency, it really kind of screws everything up for everybody. If there's no integrity in the game, then why would somebody want to invest actually their time and money and resources into it if you really can't get an honest outcome type of deal? And so yeah, I mean, I personally think that the people behind showing favoritism, showing inconsistency, they don't belong representing our community.
Yep.
And
they don't represent our community. They do not.
Well, yeah, but they act like they do.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
They act like they do. They come out and represent themselves like we're on your side.
Yeah, no,
whenever
absolutely
it's
not.
obvious that they're not.
Absolutely not.
That's the thing that irritates me the most.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's just just tell us straightforward. If how it is, and just hold everybody to the same standard, regardless of how much money they've spent or what community they come from.
Yeah.
That's just the most important.
Could not agree more. Absolutely. Thank you, Fulbright, for dropping in and joining us, man. At the end here, it's been fun. Wardy,
now, Hynesy,
hang on, I'm still going through. Shut up for a minute, Scotty. Just back off for a minute, all right? Let everyone else bloody talk for a sec. I'm kidding, man.
Okay.
Wardy, your thoughts, man. Quickly, let's get the last say from Wardy. We're working down the list, and we'll leave Scotty to last.
You have to ask me the question again because you sort of cut out when we got halfway through.
Okay, my question to you is simple. If it wasn't for this community, would you still be playing this game? Yes or no?
Probably yes.
You would still be playing the game?
Yes.
Why?
Just for sheer time investment and the fact that I love Star Wars and just collecting the characters and just finishing them off.
Fair enough. Cool, man. No, I'm just curious. That's all. I didn't see that one coming, man. Anyway, thank you, Wardy. Appreciate it, man. Rico, same question, brother. Rico, if you're available. Would you still be playing if it wasn't for the community and the people playing this game, bro? Yes or no?
Yeah, I think I was. Same reason as we heard before. The collecting, I really like. Finishing the characters off as well. So, yeah.
Fair enough, man. Wardy, thank you. Your thoughts? Sorry, not Wardy. Rookie Boy. Sorry, Rookie Boy. There's too many Hynesy's in chat. They've all changed their name to Hynesy to mess with me, people. Rookie Boy, your thoughts, man? Community or game?
I probably would still play the game, but it'd be like maybe log on once a week or something.
Mm-hmm.
But the main reason I play anymore is because of the community I'm in.
Yep. Fair enough. Aramal, same question, brother, while we're going through.
Myself, I probably would because I'm still kind of new to the game, so I've got a lot to aim for and try to get.
Mm-hmm.
But if I've been playing since launch and had most of it done, probably not.
Fair enough. We've also got, hang on, who else we got here? We've got, we got Lyrics here. Lyrics, welcome, brother. Good to have you here, man. Just snuck in nicely there. Thanks for dropping in, bud. Dude, we'd love to hear from you as well, just at the end here, man. The question goes out, man. Community or game? What do you, would you be playing it if it wasn't for the people you were playing with?
I'm honestly over CG and the path they're taking. I'm one of the founders to this game. I've been playing it since the start. and it's just going downhill. If it wasn't for ANZGC, I think I wouldn't be playing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. For those that, it was just a little bit hard to hear there, but basically he's been playing it since the start. He's had enough as well. If it wasn't for the community, wouldn't play it. So thanks for dropping in, Lewis. Appreciate it, man. Nev, my boy, your thoughts, brother? Nev, if you're there, brother? Oh, who's coughing?
Yeah, sorry, I had you on mute.
I have that effect on a lot of people. Let's be honest. Wouldn't be the first time I've been muted. Anyway,
so it's the community, but there's a certain guild leader I could deal without. But I'm just kidding. I love you, bro.
Who's your guild leader?
It's Gary.
It's Gary, my 2OC.
Hey, Nev, you're always welcome to take a promotion to Fallen, mate.
No, I'm already, back to, redeemed Mando. I don't want to be a fallen Mando again.
What the hell is going on here? He's trying to snipe my players. Dude.
Well, I mean, you have taken a couple of mine. I mean, we've demoted a couple, like J-Locks and...
Yeah, but we gave you back Scotty because he's a Muppet. Anyway, moving right along.
But I also found something as well, Hynesy. I'm just going to pull...
Yes, this is explosive, Hynesy.
Oh, okay.
So in the last week, CG have actually put up 2 new positions. One's a technical director and the other one's a senior quality assurance analyst. Whose roles do you believe they are from?
Scotty, you can take this one.
Well, they're not the 3 that I've been calling for.
There's also a senior art director as well.
Okay.
Is it for CG though, or is it for somewhere else?
Yes, and it says Swgoh specifically.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, those 3 are not people that I'm actually aware of in the game. Maybe Fulbright would know and I would, but to be honest with you, it's kind of exploded. These 3, there's a couple of job positions that are going that have been posted in the last week, and they're major positions at Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And you got to love that one of them is an art position as well. And we all know how much Capital Games love their art. Tells you that there's no new art coming to the game, so watch this space. There will be no road ahead.
Oh, there you go. No road ahead from Scotty. Effort, almost done, brother. Anything you want to add here as well before we wind this up, Effort? Love to hear from you, man.
Nah, nothing much, dude. And you already know my stance. I'm already out.
Fair enough. No problem. And of course, we're going to finish up with the Macho Man. We should always finish with the Macho Man. He's a star. Anything you want to add as well, Gracie, before we finish this up, brother?
I'll just finish the answering of...
Oh, sorry, man. You just cut out a bit.
Watched other games several times. There's just not enough of you lovely people there to switch.
Sorry, man. Do you want to try that again? You cut right out through all of that.
Can you hear me better now?
I can, brother.
I was just saying, I've tried to switch several times. There's just not enough of you lovely people over there to do it.
Oh, fair enough. Well, there you go. So, there's lots of lovely people here, guys. You heard it first. Hynesy, pretty good guy. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed the voice of the people. It's certainly something that's epic. Scotty, do you want to add a little rant at the end, brother? I know you're really good at this. You've been wanting to say a few things. We know that, dude. I want you to finish this off. Come in off the long run, brother, and let rip.
Top Hat, Eric, and Lucifer's daddy need to be sacked immediately. And EA, if you're listening to this, get your ass in there and go and get rid of those 3. While you're at it as well, clean house. Let's start again. And let's build this game back to the way it should be. And for the love of Pete, bring back the Game Changers program. It's the only studio without the Game Changers program. Bring it back. These guys have just lost the plot over at Capital Games. Too much salt. Engage with the community. Tell us what's going on. Because at the end of the day, the way that I see it right now, this game is about to turn into a tumbleweed and it'll be basically forgotten in about another year's time if this continues the way it is. Look, you've asked the question, Hynesy, would I still be playing this game if it wasn't for the community?
I did.
The answer to that question is no, I wouldn't. In fact, I did try and quit once, but just like they say in The Godfather, man, every time I'm out, they pull me back in.
Pull you back in. Absolutely, man. And look, and this is
abs do that.
Absolutely, my abs are just, godlike. That's a whole different story, guys. We're not talking about that on this video. That's not cool right now. But guys, I think the same thing. Look, there are still a lot of love for this game. Let's be clear here. There is a lot of love for this game, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to me out there right now. We love it. We adore it. The communities are magnificent. You have a framework to continue growth. You have a framework to continue to be profitable. But give us the support and the leadership from our developers that we deserve. Not that we have right now. And again, it's frustrating. We're angry. We deserve better. We see other games with game changer programs. We play other games that actually engage in Discord, which is a crazy idea, isn't it? Not this forum that gets censored. You can actually speak to the developers direct in a Discord server, which is just the way it should be. We should be communicating. We are customers. It's a thing called customer service. If you provide customer service to your customers, they'll keep giving you their money. It's that simple. It's not rocket science. We want something to be done. We don't know what. We'll leave that to you guys. We don't work there. You guys have the power up top. Help us out, please. Give us some love. We love Star Wars, Lucas, Disney, EA. Don't care. Don't care who it is. But get in there and help us. We want the help. That's why people are angry. That's why we're united. That's why all of the content creators have come out with their emotions. You've heard it. You've seen it. If you haven't, it's not hard to find. So get out there, guys. Give us some help. Give us some love. We give you our love. We give you our cash. We deserve.
We should do a boycott.
No, I don't know if that'll work, man. It's got to come from inside. This is the problem. In my view, I don't think that spawning boycotts work because people take advantage of that. So I don't think that'll work. I think we just need support. We need to know that you care about us. We need to know that you do actually want us to engage with you and continue to engage with you and continue us enjoying what we love the most. And that thing that we love the most is Star Wars.
And Mark Dickinson needs to go too, let's be honest. Who is this guy? He's like a ghost. It's the management, man. It's not so much the developers. It's not the guys that are there, creating the characters and creating the code and all the rest of it for this game that we love. They do a fantastic job. It's the managers. These managers are toxic and need to go. Enough said.
It's enough said. Guys, we hope you heard our message. We want help with, we need a lifeline. We want it. We really do. We don't want to walk away from the game that we love. No one does.
And Hynesy, the best part is that this video is international. This isn't just America speaking. This is the world.
Correct. We know it's made in the US. We love you guys. Thank you for making an amazing game that we love. Don't screw it up for us now, please. All right, guys, we're going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash the feedback, guys. Come and join us anytime in our Discord server. The description's below. Give us some thumbs up, please. Spread the word. I'm happy to talk to anyone out there that wants to chat like the rest of our content creators for this game because we need to be heard. And however that can be done, we're more than happy to do so. So thank you, guys. Lots and lots of love. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for joining us.